Guys, welcome back to the channel again, and again we are working on the mongoose. So last video you saw we got the new tubes in, we got the wheels cleaned up, and we also went on ahead and did the handlebars. So let's take a look at those actually. So they've had some time to dry and everything, and man, I don't know if you guys remember what they look like, but we'll build a little clip of what they did look like. So yeah, they look so much better. There's no rust right there. This is all going to be covered up by grips, so it's no big deal. So yeah, hopefully this paint has sat long enough so it doesn't get all scratched up first go around. Also, the stem as well is all done. So we are pretty much ready to put the fork back on, which is actually right here. So this is probably going to conclude the series on this mongoose, aside from some things that can happen off camera or need to happen before they get sold or that kind of thing. So I got the brakes all cleaned up. I'll throw up some picture of before or a clip of the before when they were on the handlebars. They just looked awful, along with the grips as well. The grips have been cleaned, scrubbed and cleaned, so they're nice and grippy again. So they're good to go. Yeah, I just need to clean this one cable housing right quick. But other than that, you know, we will, like I said in the last video, we're going to change the brake cable or brake pads and stuff like that later. Mostly just trying to get the bike back together. So yeah, we need to get some grease on the fork, get some grease on the headset parts here. And yeah, I think we are actually in the right park to at least go ahead and get the fork back on and get cables on. And yeah, if the wheels are all clean and stuff now, so I don't see any reason why we can't go ahead and put the front wheel on at least, just to kind of get an idea how it's looking. And then yeah, so let me get everything set up and we're going to do a little time lapse and get this taken care of. So let's get to it. Guys, yeah, I'm not real sure what happened with the time lapse there that you just saw. I believe the battery died, but it just kind of cut off, so I'm not sure where it left off or what finished. I believe I was working on the 3x shifter cable. I was having a little trouble with it, so I'm not real sure what I captured, but because I didn't know how much it had gotten, I went on ahead and actually got a good bit done. Let us just recap what I did do. So as you can see in the video, I was working on the shifter cables and stuff. So this shifter cable is now done, which I finally figured out what I was doing wrong and it's fixed. The brake levers are back on. All the cables are ran the way they need to be. This is raised up just because of these little grommets are thick, but other than that, they're all tight. This brake is now on here, so it's just hanging out. I haven't tightened it yet. And yes, the back wheel is on, so a huge step in the right direction. We also have the derailleur back on with the new housing here. So I wasn't 100% sure what had happened from this cable route got here to the derailleur. Wasn't making sense the way when I took it apart of what happened. This cable was in this nut here, and I just don't know why it was like that. Come to realize that this little set screw here, which is what you set your tension with at the derailleur, most of your adjustments can be done at the handlebars, but in this type of situation, it can be done here as well. So this wasn't existent. So luckily, we have the parts bike in the back, and I was able to take the barrel adjuster off of it and use it on this derailleur, which is great. It did thread on pretty easy, and the cable is locked in and pinched. I just have a little bit left in case I need to pull it tighter or whatever, so when it's time to adjust the gears. But yeah, guys, it's pretty much kind of done-ish. I still do need to change the seat out, which only will take a second. These rear pads here are going to get changed out right quick. This front actually stops really well for being, you know, a V-brake, so I'm very, very excited about that. This shifter is a little chewed up, not from me or anything, just from it being used. So yeah, it's not too big of a deal. I'm actually gonna fix this too off camera, but yeah, as you can see, the paint did get a little messed up from the brake levers and stuff like that, but again, no big deal. And yeah, it's bound to happen when it gets ridden and everything. So, but yeah, guys, other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, that is the conclusion of the Mongoose EFX. Like I said, there's a couple things that I'm going to take care of off camera, like the brakes on the rear and the seat as well. So I'm going to get those taken care of. And then, yeah, once we get this couple things taken care of and I get some more time on my hands very soon, I'm going to get it listed, which I'll be sure to include in this video as well. So hopefully the next thing you see is me getting it up for sale, and then let's get it sold. Yeah, that is the name of kind of what I'm going to be doing, is fixing these bikes up with parts and getting them sold. That way I can make the money back and a little bit of the time. This has taken 3 days worth of cleaning and going through parts and reassembling it, trying to film and stuff like that. So just to make it worthwhile, I will charge, you know, whatever it is. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do yet. We still need to start on the other bike. So once they're both done, I kind of want to sell them as a girl's bike and a boy's bike combo type deal, so that way a family can get 2 bikes and, you know, get riding. So yeah, but I'll make sure that I take it, you know, for a ride, make sure it's functioning correctly and everything. Tires are holding air overnight, which is great. Rear tire spins, which is awesome. So yeah, so next is going to be just adjusting the gears and everything. And yeah, other than that, that's it. So we're going to get the gears adjusted. So let's do that real quick and let's time lapse it. How about that? So enjoy me adjusting the gears. That's it, guys. So thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you did catch up on the series. If not, please go back and watch the other 2 videos. This has been really fun to do. Again, this wasn't for performance purposes. This was purely to get it up and running for someone to ride, whether it be someone new to biking, someone who wants to exercise, people who have kids who want to get out, whatever the case is. That's the main objective with this, to get it done cheap and sell it cheap so others can benefit and have fun with it and stuff like that. Again, thank you for watching. Please check out the other 2 videos if you haven't. I'm Seth with Good Times MTB. Get out there and have a good time, and we'll see you later. Thanks, guys. Guys, I just wanted to cut in here real quick. Editing the final video for the Mongoose, I realized I didn't show it actually. I didn't even show the final result. Just kind of, I believe, just left the time lapse as it was. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys. So let's let's take a look at it. Alright guys, so as you saw in the clips here just now, it's done. The mongoose has been cleaned, it has been re-lubricated, re-greased where it's needed to. The spring on the derailleur is done, the seat is fixed, the rear has brand new pads on it, the handlebars are painted. Let's get a little closer here. Handlebars are nice and painted, they're black. Hopefully, as you remember, they used to be nice and rusty. Everything's all good to go. The brake levers have been sanded down so that way they're nice and clean, and they work pretty well. They definitely do stop this bike. Tires work clean, but it's rolled around the basement a little bit, just moving it. Got the fork nice and lubricated and ready to go. Headset has been cleaned and re-greased as well. Shock has been cleaned as much as I could. Everything down here has been cleaned as well, so I'm super happy with that. It's got a brand new chain on it, so it's cut to the old size, so it's sized correctly. Brand new cable here with new cable housing into the derailleur, which has been cleaned and degreased from the jockey wheels, both of them, and the spring on the inside has some grease on it now. So again, this isn't a very pretty bike, but it runs really well. It feels really good for what it is, and I really think it's going to make somebody a really good bike just to get out there and ride and you know, just have fun and yeah. So here's the mongoose. Thank you again for tuning in and watching this. There's another one coming up that we're going to get ready to do. So until then, thanks for watching. Get out there and have a good time, and we'll see you later.